The future is bright indeed. We're all of us dreaming of the better days ahead, and a part of your bright new future could be a move to where the magic lives in the greater Orlando area of Florida. One of the biggest decisions you'll make when considering a move is selecting a realtor who can successfully match you with the right home in the right location at the right price. Victor Naraki is the realtor who can help you make the move you've always wanted to. Whether you're a first-time homeowner or looking to move near Disney World, Victor is in your corner. If you are looking for an experienced real estate agent covering all of Central Florida, please visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today and find out just why you should work with Victor. I encourage you to create a free, no-obligation account on his website. By doing so, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Visit DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com today or visit his Facebook page, Victor Naraki Realtor. And don't forget to tell him the Grand Circle Tour podcast sent you.
Messages keep popping up, so I can't play the opening. Here's the opening.
Here we go.
Aloha, all 8 of you. Holly,
Hi.
you look great in every picture I saw in the last thing, whereas I look like an ongoing car crash.
Stop. Thank you, but stop it. You do not.
I look like a car crash in every picture. You should see my latest pictures. It looked like Autopia had a wreck at Disney World.
God.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
I
Hi,
saw you
Stan.
today, and I saw you in person. You looked like you were having a ton of fun.
I had the best time of my life. You look better in pictures than I do, B. I look like Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective.
So I haven't been on in forever, and now I'm logged in, and I'm logged in as like the admin, and I have no idea what's going on. There's so much going on my screen. I'm so
30
confused.
seconds before we logged in, Stan saved me and logged me in as an admin. So I am here to help you, Holly. I am running comments, running anything you need. Thank you for stepping in at the last minute because Chris, apparently she has Rona and can't make it.
Aw,
Rona,
poor
if
Chris.
she's
Hope she feels
watching,
better.
send her a message, tell her to get better, feel better. Thanks
Yes.
for flaking like I always do on the show.
Hi again, Katie. I know.
It's
Stan,
really going around.
he's right here. He's coming in from the solo show, I guess.
I think the Monteros are right before us.
Yes, I was watching them. And had to pop over here.
Katie.
What's going on?
Mary, we locked Stan in the GCT studio closet. We decided to have mayhem and do whatever we want tonight.
Hi, Aunt Cindy.
Hi, Aunt Cindy. We hope Chris feels better too. She is not feeling good. Stan says, hi, Katie. Lily says, it's great to see you, Holly. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Oh, B and I got some love. Thank you, Katie.
Hi, yes, thank you very much.
No, we will
Thank you,
not let
Katie.
Stan out. We locked him in the closet. We barricaded the door. We decided we would do whatever we feel like tonight.
Oh boy, he's gonna cut us off. He's like, you're cut off.
Can't when he's
You're
locked in the
done.
closet. We locked him in the studio closet.
So what are we doing these days? So obviously Victor is our sponsor.
Yes.
So are we still doing Hidden Mickeys?
When was the last time you were on a live show?
It feels like forever. I really have no idea.
I had a couple of weeks, and so I had a month off. How long have you had off?
It's been for sure a month. But
so B's the only practice
For
one.
sure.
You and I are going to be the amateur hour tonight. Yay!
Uh-oh.
I'm not
Hi,
alone.
Carolyn.
Hi, Aunt Carolyn.
I'm the newbie here. I'm going to claim
You're the
it.
newbie. And
We're all going to fight for that. We're going to fight.
Hi, Ken.
Ken says
I did
throw
send
some
up.
equity
I don't.
posters.
The funny thing is, all I know how to do is sit here and talk and laugh at you guys, or with you guys, I should say.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Laugh at us. That's what everyone
laugh
does.
with you guys, because
Okay.
we all end up doing our own fun stuff. I sent up a picture, but I didn't know how to post it, so I don't know if there's a way to get.
I have your awesome pictures. I have them saved. Whenever
You
you're
do?
ready, I
Okay.
can load them up.
Ooh, okay.
Well, everything but your awesome last pictures. You say,
Because I
Hey,
don't know
Holly,
how to do that.
Yeah.
this is going to be amateur hour. If you want to just talk for a few minutes while I grab these photos,
Sure.
thank
So-
you.
There's been a lot of talk about Magic Keys, which is Disneyland annual passes not returning. So I know that Jay usually he seems to always know, even though he hasn't worked there in forever, he seems to always know what they're going to do. So when he's done loading all this stuff, I need to know what he thinks.
I got him. I think it's temporary. I think they're trying to ring out the lower tier people, so it's just higher tier people on the Magic Keys.
But the problem with that is the higher tier are the ones that are doing the lawsuit because they weren't getting the reservations that they wanted.
I think what's going to happen is they are going to end all sales except for the highest annual pass possible.
Well, they've already done that.
Oh my!
They're not selling any.
I mean, they're going to get rid of them entirely. You either pay the highest price. That's the way they've been headed for a long time. I mean, when I worked there, they had a name I shall not repeat on our family-friendly show. But it started with pass and ended with bowls.
Mm-hmm.
Mary asks, who is Holly?
Well, today there was
Oh
a
my
glitch.
goodness!
There was a glitch, and somebody screenshotted it, and it said Legacy Pass Holder. It got rid of all the current names, Dream, Imagine, Believe. They were all gone, and it now said Legacy Pass Holder. And somebody posted it today. And that's what happened last time when they got rid of the passes. They were changed to Legacy. So
I wonder, is that going to be people who've had their annual pass a decade or longer are going to qualify? An ongoing annual pass as opposed to new people? Because the annual pass holder situation at Disneyland is really, really out of control. There's over 1 million. So any day you visit, the park is going to be overrun with pass holders who are going to ride rides, are there to shop and eat, and maybe do a ride, whatever the seasonal overlay is.
Yeah. So anyways,
I'm not your cuz, Kevin.
Because Mary said, who is Holly? And so he's saying my cousin.
Am I your cousin? I don't know.
But yeah, so that's interesting. And speaking of, I actually have my Magic Key earrings on, which might be obsolete soon.
Here, Holly, where did you get those fabulous earrings? What's the
From
website?
my shop, marvelousonmainstreet.com.
Marvelousonmainstreet.com. If I want to get some fab Disney earrings to wear to the park. I don't, but if our lady friends do.
Oh, and they have some rings and earrings. They have all sorts of great stuff.
You've been killing it. You're making some really cute stuff that people want.
Thanks. You ready for our homework? Oh my gosh. Are you ready to pay the bills? Let's do homework.
I have
What
our
are you
hidden
doing?
Mickey ready to go. It's up.
Yay.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm used to saying float the monorail. I'm going to go do the hidden Mickey Disney at your doorstep.com. I love that it always sounds like we're in a noir film.
I'm always
like we should be in
expecting
black and white.
something different. Yes. Jay, do you have your ears pierced? Have you ever had your ears pierced?
I had my ears pierced, 25 years ago, and they have not been pierced since college.
Got it. So there you go, Mary. He can't wear earrings. Okay, so we have Hidden Mickey of the Week, brought to you by our good old pal Victor at Disney at Your Doorstep.
Are you ready to see this hidden Mickey?
Yes.
Let's do this. Da, da, da.
I'm dancing.
Now, where is this fabulous hidden Mickey? Not that. Not that. See, this is what happens when I have a month off.
Oh, I love it. Oh, there's the wide version. That was a quick teaser.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what I thought this looked like at first.
Where
It looked
is
like a
this?
frog of uterus when I first saw it.
But I don't really see a Mickey. Where's the Mickey?
It's Mickey-ish.
All right.
There it is. There it is.
Okay. That's better.
Now, who can guess where this is, audience?
Can you guess where that?
Or the
Because I would have never guessed had I not.
What could possibly have a Chinese theater overlay? What could possibly have a Chinese theater as the queue?
China. We have 2 China guesses.
No.
What
China.
great theater could have a China wall? What theater?
And it looks like a theater light, doesn't it?
Great
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, MMRR. That's it. Way to go, Mary. Yep, that is it. This is in the queue of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So you got it first.
I don't think we should have given that away any harder.
Looks like Chinese theater. It's got a that was cute.
Solo show, you are wrong. You are so wrong, Solo show.
Oh,
Mary got it right.
I saw that the other week, and I
says this.
I agree with that one, especially up close. That was just scribbles.
I really thought it was like a drug of a uterus when I saw it.
Yeah,
I always try to find something that no one else has seen before, so it's getting hard to. A lot of people have seen a lot of the hidden Mickeys. It's hard to find new ones that no one would ever expect.
Sharpie. And
Sometimes I'll stretch a little bit.
It is a hidden Mickey. It wasn't what I thought it was when I first saw it.
Yeah.
Yep. In the restroom.
China was the big clue. What Chinese theater is this in?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So 15 minutes in, do we have a topic tonight?
It doesn't seem like it.
We had a topic. Chris got sick. I think we should just do, since the teacher's not here, we can do whatever we want.
Yes.
Spitballs?
Spitballs.
Uh-oh. I'm ducking.
Pencils in the ceiling fan. Our friend Jeff says tonight has been a hodgepodge, mishmash, podge kind of night.
Yes, that's what I was
how we're
thinking.
feeling.
Jeff, you should come join us
feeling.
and see what stew we make just by stirring.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
I've
Jeff's
been out of
topic
town
tonight too.
I say we talk about
I was out of town
whatever
for
we
last week.
want. Sorcerer B, you just got back from Fort Lauderdale, didn't you?
Yes. So last week I was in a travel conference for a few days. So I was not in the Disney bubble like I usually am. And I got a little bit out of touch for a few days. So I was just reaching for some stars tonight. Fort
That
Lauderdale
word
was
conference
wonderful.
just automatically makes my eyes glaze over. Just the word conference. Like, it just sounds dreadful.
I can't
But
wait
You
to
know
hear
what?
what you
This
are.
was wonderful. Oh my gosh, I loved it. So there was a gentleman there that was speaking to us about like African safaris and all these fun stuff. So my conferences are like tons of fun. And I wanted to post a picture of him because he was so cool. And I went on this boat tour, which was amazing to see the yachts
Tell
and
us
the
about the
celebrities.
Aquarius.
Oh my gosh, the Aquarius is the boat that I
Tell
want.
us about that right there.
Isn't that amazing?
That
So
is gorgeous.
there are so many yachts there that are so amazing. And on this boat tour, they show you places where like Judge Judy docks her boat and like Oprah has docked here and Johnny Depp when he had a yacht was docked there and all these random things. There was an apartment that was designed by Tommy Hilfiger, and so they showed us that Adam Sandler and The Rock have places in there. So I mean, it was just amazing to see all the gorgeous ships and houses, the mansions that are all like boarded up for hurricane season, and they've all gone up north or wherever their other mansion is. Like these are like $50 million mansions that are set up
Just
to
proud of
withstand.
myself. I didn't make a poop joke if I ever heard when you said don't Johnny Depp's boat. Really proud of myself.
You did good. You did.
I was a good boy.
Hi,
Don't you just smack me with a newspaper.
And Ken is here too.
Our
and
official
Jeff, have you seen the
voiceover
Top
guy.
Gun? Oh, I haven't seen the new one.
I've heard it so
Yeah,
good.
lots of people joining.
I went
I
to the
have
Top
heard
Gun
that
house though and had pie recently down in San Diego area. They moved the house over there right on the beach, and so you can go in there and they sell pie. But I've heard it's really good. Have you seen it, Jeff?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Yeah. Has anyone else in the chat seen it?
Not.
I know we need to go see it. I've only heard really good things about it.
I'm gonna be older. I'm gonna be honest. Until we move, now that I'm older, I don't enjoy the movie theaters anymore. I want the lay down seat where they bring you food and alcohol. I don't want to sit, like I'm in a folding chair anymore.
Most theaters are like that now, though. It's rare to find a theater that doesn't have.
We live in a small town that hasn't converted their theaters since the 90s.
Yeah. Like I said, rare.
Ow. Yeah. The Avengers movies were hell to sit through.
Oh. Yeah. That sounds horrible.
That's a long time without a potty break in my eyes.
It is. What kind of pie did you have?
So they're called hand pies, and they're seriously this big. It's crazy. And so they had strawberry, rhubarb, apple, and blueberry, I think. So,
Ooh, I love
and
it.
honestly, I didn't even eat them. It was such a waste. I bought them, took them home, and didn't even eat them.
Lily says she doesn't do Tom Cruise movies. Is that ever since The Mummy or just Tom Cruise, period?
That's interesting. I've never heard anybody say that. Is it because of him as a person? I'm going to assume, Lily. Because I can see that.
Whether or not I like Tom Cruise, I was 11 when my uncle died when he was 21. And he looked just like Tom Cruise.
Oh, wow.
So no matter what, I have to watch a Tom Cruise movie because it looks like I'm watching my uncle age in real time.
Wait, Tom Cruise has not aged, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Right?
No, he hasn't aged.
Oh,
no, not one of it. No.
I think whatever they're doing to him is working because he doesn't look like totally fake like that. I don't think he does.
Look totally fake. And his face doesn't move anymore.
I'm fine with his face.
Never seen the original Top Gun? It's 40 years ago. You haven't seen this?
I just watched the original Top Gun a couple of nights ago, and my husband had me look up Kelly McGinnis because she's changed a lot. Tom Cruise has not.
They recast her entirely. You know, Lily, I get that. There's a lot of people who don't like Tom Cruise anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, I totally understand.
He didn't look like a dead relative. I wouldn't watch him. Ken, you had to see that in. Shave and a haircut did wonders.
Yeah, Ken, definitely. My. I know. We pulled up your new picture, shaved, and then we were pulling up one of your old pictures, my husband and I, to show the difference.
So you heard it here first, folks. Holly and her husband are stalking our voice guy.
Yes. Random. Super random.
Jeff says, put enough makeup on him and hair dye, he would look just like Tom Cruise.
Oh my God.
Would you look just like Tom Cruise? I'm not saying he's had work done. I'm just saying he looks like this now.
Patty, let's make this happen. Let's see.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I know. Tom Cruise. He is a very good actor, but personally,
let's just move away from Crazy Town.
Yeah.
Crazy Town.
Exactly. So, I think I already shared this with you guys, but did I take a photo of it? Well, anyways, so the tree house at Disneyland,
yes,
is now like the whole entranceway is completely gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mean it's back to the way it originally was?
Yes, because I think it was 1999, right? When they added
They decided to add a roadblock to that tiny little congested area.
So if you're not familiar, when you're in Adventureland, the treehouse that used to be Swiss Family Robinson back in the day, I believe it was around 1999, it was changed to Tarzan, and I don't know when Jay knows all the dates of this, but they changed it to Tarzan, and then they added like a fun little bridge across the walkway, and then added stairs, like fun twirling stairs that are exhausting but great workout.
That just completely made Adventureland a roadblock. But
it did. So it did really congest the area. And I mean, back in 1999, it wasn't as busy as it is now.
No.
So a couple of weeks ago, I was there. I turned the corner, and it's gone. Like, no warning, just gone.
Suddenly, there's this huge wide vista in front of you that you can move through.
It was so, shocking. And we knew that they were updating it, and we don't know what it's going to be, but they are completely redoing it. There's talks of Antonio's room from Encanto, and now they're talking about changing it back to Swiss Family Robinson. So there's so many rumors.
Well, there is a Swiss Family Robinson in development at Disney Plus. I don't know if it's a show or a movie.
Right.
But
I believe it's a show from what I'm hearing. But it was so crazy. It was just so shocking because ever since they reopened, it's still been covered and in the scaffolding and all of that all this time. And so we thought that maybe they had like termites or something and were doing some major renovation, and then it came out that they were changing it. And so, yes, it definitely does open up that area, but it was just so shocking.
Well, not just that, but they removed all the leveled seating in New Orleans Square for Fantasmic. So things have gone back to they were in that whole area to the 90s, how they used to look. Yeah,
it's crazy, all the work that they've been doing. And it just blows my mind.
Always. I'm the clumsiest person I know, Jeff.
It's crazy to me, though, that they didn't do all this prior to it reopening. They had all this time, but then I know when they were bringing back Fantasmic, then they realized, okay, it's just too crowded, it's too congested. We need to open this up. So
I really thought they would have done that as part of Disneyland Forever when they made walkways more accessible for Galaxy's Edge, when they demolished a lot of stuff. Darn right, I call it redecorating. I do it on a daily basis. Clumsiest person I know. Me.
So, hi Marla, by the way. Is that area? I mean, it's still crazy. It's still crazy over there. So I actually just watched Phantasmic the other night, and it's still busy over there. I mean, they have it figured out where you can't stop, and they have the set areas, but it's still so busy over there.
You know what, Holly? Now that I've made the big move from Disneyland to Disney World, I'm a much happier Disney Worldan than I was a Disneylandian. Because there is so much space to walk around. You're not constantly, unless you're walking through Fantasyland, that certain area, you're not just moshed in with other people.
Yeah, it's true. It's pretty crazy. Hi, Amber. Hi, Chris.
As much as I miss original Disneyland, I'm much happier now as a Walt Disney World person because of all the space, all the moving room.
Where's Steve say? Hi, Steve.
Oh,
well,
Steve
we have
Meese.
new stuff in the Disney World area.
Crash anything more than two, I promise. I'm the clumsiest person I've ever known.
So, in fact, when we were watching Phantasmic the other night, one of the best parts is the dragon, right? There was no dragon. I don't know, like, what happened, but we're waiting. I'm like, wait, and then it was over. We're like, something's missing. So I don't know what happened to the dragon.
The biggest showpiece in the entire show is not there.
Well, I think everybody's favorite part right now is the pirate ship with Captain Jack. So that's what everybody went crazy over. But yeah.
Was that because they're supporting Johnny Depp?
Yes, absolutely.
Was there a boo Amber when he came by?
Yeah, there was a chant, of course. No, there really wasn't.
Were they holding up little emoji? Were they holding up little emoji poops like, get him with Amber?
No.
Wait, what?
Little pop figures, little poop emojis.
Yes. Although now I'm gonna bring a poop emoji on my shoulder with a name tag. This is Amber, and go meet Jack Sparrow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jen says, you want to talk love, CJ? I once stepped on my date's knee while dancing with her. She still comes to my house once a year to flatten my tires.
Wait. You stepped on her knee.
Can I trip on air? I can blind myself with a bagel seed, cutting a bagel. I am the original Gilligan. I think my dad is a real guy named Gilligan on an island my mom had an affair with and left.
Oh my gosh.
You know, that Jeff says Tarzan's going to turn his treehouse into an Airbnb. That'd be a lot of money.
Oh, there you go.
That'd be a lot of money to stay there.
I'd want to stay there.
There's
right next to Club 33.
So I wouldn't be staying.
Yeah, with all the third shift crew cleaning at night, all the beeping from vehicles. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay overnight.
Yeah, me neither. No, thank you.
Grand Circulator says, Ken, you should stop letting her know when you move and where.
He sends her an updated address.
Yeah.
Come flat me anytime, baby.
Yeah.
Walk all over me.
So we've got a new store here in my area, in the Walt Disney World area. So it opened up last week, and it's on iDrive, and it's a new Walt Disney World store. And they're going to try to hit where all the tourists are. The ones that don't come Disney way, they're going to hit them at the iDrive area and try to get them interested to come down this way. So it's kind of
Have you visited? Have you been there yet?
I have not seen it yet. It just opened May 31st.
Tall, giant wrap that has the changing billboard.
It looks
top.
Nice. Yeah, it does. It has iDrive.
I wish.
Oh, the professor.
Wish.
So that's fun. I can't wait to go see that one.
What do you mean I'm kind of weird looking? I'm always weird looking.
The building, Jay.
Oh, the building. Okay.
The building's weird looking. Yeah, it's interesting. So I'm curious to see what's inside.
I saw
the booth
the inside.
where they sell.
Well, I saw pictures of the inside. What I thought was funny was they had Marvel, Pixar, Disney, princesses. Like they had it broken down, so if you walk in, you just get just what you're looking for. And
That's interesting.
They are going to have a DVC booth in there.
Yep, they are. And then there's a Discovery Station where you can explore Disney theme parks, resorts, Disney Cruise Line, destinations across the world via floor-to-ceiling screens. So that's interesting. Mm-hmm. It's going to be open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So one-stop shop for souvenirs.
Did you get the feeling, B, this is like the old preview center? That's what this is, like the modern version of it?
You get your souvenirs, you get your little teaser into the Disney Vacation Club. Oh, why don't you come back? And they're trying to hook you while you're there.
Buy a timeshare, huh?
I guess Panda did a video, they're saying.
Oh, very good.
So we can see.
And there's going to be a new art display in there, too. I was curious to art as we've been seeing some of the different art pieces and things. So I'm curious about that as well. So
Mary
very good. So that will be fun to see.
Grand Circle Tour podcast says they need
11 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So 8 straight hours in the day.
That's really terrible hours.
I think if you're just visiting Orlando and not going to the parks, it's a great way to just stop in, get your Disney fix.
Yeah.
Maybe get tickets.
Yeah.
Buy a timeshare.
Spend a few $100s.
Grand Circle Tour podcast says they need a Winnie the Pooh section. I had a Pooh Bear as a kid. Well, guess what? Winnie the Pooh is now in public domain. Anyone can have a Pooh Bear. Anyone. It's not special.
Yeah, this year, isn't it?
Aww.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the preview for the Pooh Blood and Honey horror film?
That sounds dreadful.
They made a Winnie the Pooh horror film as soon as the copyright expired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a little nervous about that. I don't want Disney to lose it completely, but with it being public domain, I don't know if they can keep all the rides and the things that they have. How are they going to keep that going?
Version of Pooh, they can keep Tigger, but the others, anything that was Milne is now, anything that's not Disney is basically public property now.
Or they're going to have him as he is currently in his cute form. And then other people are going to have murderous Poohs. So
I still want to see the Country Bears take their revenge, but that's just me.
Oh. Well, maybe they will now.
21 years later, I'm still mad, Holly. 21 years later, I'm still mad about the Country Bears at Disneyland.
I think Ken needs to help you pay for therapy.
Nobody can pay for my therapy, trust me. My therapist tend to jump out a window.
Oh my gosh. That's horrible.
33 minutes in, and we still don't have a topic. I love nights like this.
I do too. So I found another fun thing. There was a study that Forbes did that ranked the best Walt Disney World hotels. I was curious to see if you guys saw that, or if you want to put your 2 cents worth in to see if they did
they do like
a
the
good
top
job
10,
with it.
or how did they rank them? They ranked all of them?
They ranked the top 3 in deluxe
Holly is
and
not
value.
number 1, I'm logging out.
It is not. So they said that Forbes said that they ranked them based on price, reviews, amenities, and location. And I see what you're saying, because Polynesian is great.
Polly.
Right? Price, reviews, amenities, location. So they did the top 3 deluxe and the top 3 value.
Okay.
This is interesting. Number 1 for deluxe is Copper Creek Villas and Cabins at Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
What?
Number 1 in deluxe.
What?
Interesting.
As much as I like that place, I don't know that that's a number 1 deluxe.
It's number 5. Number 5.
That was so that's that. The number 2 was, my computer just crapped out, but I have it on my phone too. So there we go. Number 2 was also at Wilderness Lodge.
What?
But it was Boulder Ridge.
Wow.
So how are you going to make that number 2? Boulder Ridge at Disney's Wilderness Lodge.
I call foul. Let's rip this list up and do it again.
Like, isn't that weird that they did number 1 and 2 at Wilderness?
Yeah. I think the reviewer's biased. I think the reviewer has DVC just for Wilderness Lodge.
And
or their spouse is in management there.
Right.
I see what you're saying, because number 3 is also a vacation club resort. It's the Grand Floridian.
Marla has a good point. They're just talking DVC villas, not actual hotels.
Right.
That's all that they're mentioning, but that's not what was mentioned in the article. You know, the top, it says best value, and it totally didn't say anything about Disney Vacation Club in the article header. So the Walt Disney
is perfect in every way.
Yeah.
No other hotel on earth can compare to it.
And they were giving out $25 gift cards.
I don't even need that. I just want bungalow. Just want the bungalow for one night.
All right.
Okay, so what were the ratings for the value?
So the number 1 in the value was, so I don't mean to laugh, Fort Wilderness Campground. So
what?
If you want to stay in a tent,
show's over. We're done. Good night.
If you want to stay in a tent, so this is why I thought we would talk about this, because I thought it was rather funny that, like, okay, so I'm going to go and pay Disney prices. Now, granted, I love Fort Wilderness, and we have gone there to stay in a tent, but I also live locally, and that's not my one trip for the year. If it was, I would not be staying in a tent and calling it a great value.
You're not going to stay in a tent on a lake with alligators and snakes? Why not?
So, I actually have...
Okay. Holly's face answered that question.
Woo! So that was number 1 there. And then
number 2 is music, right?
If it's Fort Wilderness again, I quit.
It is not, but it is All-Star.
What? What?
Exactly, Marla.
This list is wrong.
This was a good joke.
This list is
I kind of feel like that. Like, I thought it was kind of funny, and I was like, I have to see what you guys think, because
I
number
can't
1 was
swear
the
on this
campsite.
show, or else it would be family laden the last few minutes.
Number 1 was the campsites. Oh no, wait. 2. I'm so sorry. I was like remembering it wrong. 2 was Caribbean Beach. 3 was the one that 2 was Caribbean Beach, and 3 was Art of Animation. So that makes
Okay.
I was looking down at a further article because my computer didn't go to it, but I screenshot.
Lily has spoken for me here.
Yeah. So funny.
Total poop. Yes. So, but for number 1 to be the campsites, like,
I call foul, and I don't mean Donald Duck.
I agree, Steve.
I
would like to hear Steve's review. I would like to hear Steve's top 3.
I want to hear Steve's review too. Ken asked us, our artificial voiceover guy wants to know, question for all 3 of you. A stupid person did that list. I'm just saying.
Who did this? That's
so
what
I need a new bucket list destination, because I just completed mine, and that was Bora Bora, and I did that in 2019. But I really want to do the Christmas markets now in Europe.
Yes, me too.
So
yep, I was tempted between the Christmas markets or Oktoberfest and do like a Rhine River cruise kind of thing. Yeah. We were gonna do that next year for my 50th birthday, because I was born in Germany and my uncle was a ship captain on the Rhine River. So I was like, that would be a great 50th birthday trip. And this week my husband was like, we're not going to go out of the country right now, because he's got a friend that's stuck in Italy that can't come home.
Shoot.
So he's like, okay, I'm not ready right now.
So what's your guys' bucket list?
Yeah, it's on the bucket list, but it won't. I was looking into planning it right now for next year, and we so
it'll be an after 50th party.
yes, after 50th party.
So Lily said that the Caribbean beach isn't even a value. And I was thinking that, but then we just did the episode the other day. And it's moderate,
Get
right?
off my back. It'll be out this week. Jeez, lady.
What?
I'll put it up this week, I promise.
Because it's not deluxe, right? Caribbean beach?
Well, I guess
It's
the
moderate.
exact words, best
Yeah,
Walt Disney World hotels for value. So
Oh,
maybe
for value, not value.
for,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, you guys are correct.
Now, Marla, $50 for a tent. I mean, as opposed to $500 for a room.
That's a value.
Is it $50 for a tent? I thought it was more.
No, it's $50 to pitch a tent.
Okay, Jay, you didn't answer your bucket list vacation.
Mine is, and we're going to do this because we decided the money we were going to spend to get remarried anyway, we could easily just rent a bungalow for a few days, a Bora Bora bungalow, and do the re-wedding ceremony there and the party there and then kick everyone out.
Yay.
So I can
sounds
spend
great.
all night in the jacuzzi looking at Magic Kingdom.
That works. And chat, what is yours? Does not have to be Disney, but it can be. So Caribbean beach is the cheapest of the moderates, Marla's saying, which I think we kind of talked about that. $50 in January heaters not included.
That's when you make your own heat in the tent to keep yourself warm.
So Mary's 140. That's
It depends on the time of the year. Yeah, like if you look, say we looked a year in advance for Halloween, and it's insane how quickly that stuff goes.
well, yeah, because that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
there.
they do the whole, they decorate their campsites, they decorate
Yep.
their vehicles. There's a whole, I want to get
Yeah,
in
that
on the
does look like a lot of
Halloween
fun.
moments.
Yep.
So it
We
looks like Steve ranked his. Steve gave us his. Do you see it? Let's
Steve
see.
says Beach Club, Grand Floridian, Bay Lake Tower.
Oh, for the
All right.
deluxe.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds
Those are
pretty
I
good.
guess that works.
When you think of location, like it was based on price, reviews, amenities, location. I mean, look at the pool at the beach club. Look at the location of the beach club. I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Lee John says she's already stayed at No Wilderness Lodge. Her next bucket list is the Poly. Basically, just the Poly or like club level, a bungalow. We want to know. Mary also wants to check
in the
out.
Poly parking lot.
I think they'll kick you out there. Mary would also like to check out the for Wilderness and Halloween. Mary, let's do it together.
Yeah, I would
Go
love
get-
to see Mary stay there though in a tent at Halloween time.
I'm not staying in a tent. No. I'll glamp, but I'm not staying in a tent.
So let me tell you, one time we booked the tent there, tent campsite area in Fort Wilderness, and I had to go to work that day. So there was this horrible, nasty storm in the afternoon. So there's this thunderstorm, and I'm like, oh, they must be having a horrible time. Like the weather is just awful.
Mhm.
So I get there after work, and they were supposed to have put the whole tent up and all this stuff. They did. They had it all ready. I open up the tent thing, and I see inside this tent there is like a magic air mattress, this massive comfortable bed on one side. There's another one on the other side. There's a couch in the middle, like one of those blow up air couch things that was
Wow.
really actually comfortable. They had a PlayStation in there. They were watching a movie, and there was an air conditioner. There was like this mobile air conditioner. Like I opened up the tent, and I'm like, oh, it's cold in here. I'm like, what the heck are you guys doing?
I could do that.
Get
It was at, like one of the
Yeah.
the tent would sleep 10 people. So it's like there's a bedroom,
my
but they had
goodness.
one of them was like a cooler, and it was like all these, foods and like potato chips and drinks and coolers, and like there's a bedroom over there and a bedroom and the couch and the PlayStation and the movie, and I'm like, what the heck? You guys are glamping.
Wow.
I've never camped like this, but it actually was not bad at all, and I actually slept in the tent, and it really was comfortable on those air mattresses. So they make some good ones these days, I
Not
guess.
gonna lie, that's the only way I can. I'm
That doesn't sound
to
too
me
bad.
a 3-star hotel. To me, a 3-star is a bad hotel.
It was cold in there. That mobile air conditioner that they had was like,
That's
it was
cool.
not summertime in Florida inside that little tent. I'm telling you. I don't know. But
Did they charge you extra for that?
they did not.
Okay.
They didn't know what was happening inside the tent. Like, it was just like,
So funny.
it was like,
This
it was another
tent's blowing
world.
cold
Once you
air.
opened it up, it was another world in there.
I'm with Ken. That sounds like my idea of camping. I need
Yeah,
a Blu-ray
that sounds
player, a
pretty good. Especially the
PlayStation,
air conditioner. I like
conditioner,
that.
Yeah.
That
Okay,
was
so
the
Ken was
only way.
saying his bucket list is Tuscany or Tokyo.
Ooh.
Yes.
Come on, you can only have one, Ken. Just one.
And then Lily was saying that they had club level at the Wilderness Lodge and didn't use that level well. So yeah, you really have to kind of stay there, I think, the day and not leave to get all your snacks and like make it worth it, because I don't think it's worth it if you're not
When we do stay
utilizing-
poly club level, our plan is to stay in the hotel all day,
Mhm.
not
Yep.
venture outside.
Exactly.
I've wanted to do Animal Kingdom Lodge club level because they even had a sunrise safari like back in the day. I don't know if they've brought everything back.
Mary, that's where Mary usually does it,
Yeah.
so she would know.
Yep.
Yeah, I would love to do an Adventures by Disney as well. What else did we say? I think I saw another one.
Mary
Oh,
says,
Marla.
club level, hang out in the hotel. It's all we did in AK in January.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Where's my invite, Mary? Jeez.
I know she kept sending me so many photos of all her snacks from the lounge.
Love it. Well, they've got stuff out all the time. I did get to visit the concierge, the level in Animal Kingdom Lodge. We were instructed not to touch anything at all. I was on a tour as a new cast member.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, you can see it, but don't touch anything. And I'm like, okay. So it was very nice.
And Mary, no, we know you're not up at sunrise, but you might know if it's available.
Mary, you're up all night. Just stay up for a few more hours into sunrise.
That's true. She's basically up till sunrise anyway.
Ken and I are the same. Our idea of roughing it is when the hotel doesn't have room service. If
Or
it's a
pool.
3-star hotel, that is roughing it for me.
Oh my gosh. Steve, I don't want to go out of the country with Disney Sea and Japan. Oh, yeah, Disney Sea and Japan sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys definitely need to come to Disneyland. I know it's far.
I think Mary's just invited me.
Ooh.
I'm going to take that, Mary, as an invite because you're telling me when you go. I will see you in January. Whether you like it or not.
The one thing that I did today, since we pushed off my Germany trip, we are going to go on an Adventures by Disney vacation next July.
Okay, so you, before the show, you said you booked one. I thought you meant you booked it for a customer. You booked one for yourself. Okay, so sorry, I wasn't that excited because I thought, oh, cool, she got a sale today, but I didn't realize it was for you. Okay, so where are
Since
you
he
going?
said that we were pushing it off, I was like, well, what are we going to do then? Because next year is going to be big.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we decided that in the amount that we would spend on the river cruise and the flights and all the things that I wanted to do, my very first theme park ever was Europa Park, which is in Germany, and I wanted to see that theme park and all the things that we were going to do. If we're pushing it off, I needed next year to be spectacular because it's going to be my 50th birthday.
Right.
So we are doing a Adventures by Disney trip. And so my husband and I have been watching Yellowstone. I don't know if anyone has watched that show, but it's like this dude ranch, kind of old kind of thing. So we're going to play like the cowboys. I said we have to have cowboy nicknames for each other when we go do this. So we're going to go to the dude ranch and ride horses with cowboys, and he wants to go whitewater rafting.
Adventures by Disney, where like Colorado or something?
We're going to Wyoming.
Oh.
So so we're gonna go to see the Grand Teton National Park. We're gonna see Old Faithful. We're gonna go horseback riding with cowboys, and they have.
Are they gonna have a Mickey riding a horse? That would be fun. So I haven't watched Yellowstone, but I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I'm just picturing Mickey falling off the horse. Oh no!
Oh, no, that's going to be me falling off the horse.
That's why I don't get on horses at all.
It is, yes. We actually booked the WDW radio group trip because I thought that it would be very fun to do that with a group. So we're gonna splurge on that, and we're gonna push back my German trip for another year.
So you see that Mary invited me, and now Steve's saying I have to be on the reservation. So I guess I know where I'll be in January. Thanks, guys.
Wait, maybe Steve's asking you for how you spell your name.
It is
so he can put you on the reservation. Maybe that's what he's trying to say.
Just DM me later. But I'll see you guys in January. I'm a big child, so you'll have.
I didn't realize that alcohol is included in that as well. I did not know that.
See, Steve wants to get me drunk. He wants me to go and have a good time.
Okay, Amber, we're going to have to watch this Yellowstone because I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yes, it is very gangsta.
And we're about to finish some shows that we're watching, so we'll need a new show too. So,
and even the women on that show, man, she's tough cookie. So I was like, we're going to have cowboy nicknames. I've already told my husband.
Be the kid.
You have to think about this right now. It's going to be something. It's going to be, that's your name for the week.
Gangs to be.
Oh, it's crazy how strong these people are. The cowboy, the ranch hands, and all the.
See, Mary and Steve want me to go with them. They just keep throwing out words that are like that I know I like.
Okay, so Marla, so are you saying it's too far to go back to Walt Disney World just to eat because you're not renewing your pass? I think that's what you're saying. So
what is your milestone? Tell us.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Marla, your birthday's in June. Mine's coming up too. 10 days actually. Ugh.
I like how she does that. I'm only 35.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I wish. So, yes, alcohol.
Oh, Amber, I like that sweatshirt. Sort of sweet, sort of Beth Dutton. When you see Yellowstone, you'll know Beth Dutton is not one to mess with.
Okay.
I'm telling you. So.
Aunt Cindy said she would choose Heartland over Yellowstone.
Oh.
Really? I don't think I've seen Heartland yet.
I'm with Marla. June, July, August are not park months for me.
That is true.
She also says her milestone will be 60. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Woo-hoo. You retired early then, Marla. Good for you.
Some of us are all retiring early, and it's awesome. It's great. And I have no idea what day it is anymore, but it's great.
I have annual passes. What?
Mary, you're not going in June. You've already told me January when you're going to load me up on free liquor. Don't go inviting other people during months of the year. Now, what the heck?
She will still go in January. They always go in January and September. Those are like set in stone.
All you passengers heard it first here. Mary's going to get me free drinks
And
our
Mickey
trip.
bars.
And Mickey bars to
Free drinks
suck up
and
the
Mickey
alcohol.
bars. So it's September. September's my birthday month. So everyone will celebrate. September's actually a good month to celebrate. It's not quite as hot as the summer.
Yeah.
Do
That's
you
right.
sing Earth, Wind, and Fire September on your birthday?
Still not 5 feet tall. Maybe. So funny, Marla. So speaking of birthday, so next, was it next week?
Look
Anyways,
at that. It's
You're coming
confirmed. Mary and Steve are inviting me. It's right here. See, look at that right there. Bottom.
January is
They're
booked
saying I'm in
day.
January.
Screenshot that day.
Got it.
yeah.
That's my evidence.
So Addison shares my birthday with me. So
Aw.
I booked us that princess brunch at Napa Rose.
Oh.
So I'm super excited for that. Way more excited than she is. She could care less. In fact, I probably shouldn't even spend all that money and take her. But yeah, so I'm really
Just leave her.
excited for that. What?
Now,
Just
where
leave
is the
her?
tea at?
It's at Napa Rose.
Okay.
In the yeah.
Is it like the practically perfect tea they used to have?
I don't know. I know it's princess. So it's like fancy and all the princesses are there. And now, since they now have character meet and greets back, because before they had to stand behind like a line, a barricade there. So now I'm not sure how it's going to be. I don't know if they're going to be walking through or what, but okay. What day, Marla?
Okay, Marla, so because
Mine's the 16th.
Holly's
I
going to
don't
come
even
find you, so she can make a reservation to come talk to you.
Aw.
I can't. I'm blocked out. I am blocked out until
Buy a one-day ticket.
August.
Just buy a one-day
I
ticket.
can't. The only way I'm buying a one-day ticket is if I get an invite to Club 33. Then I will be buying a one-day ticket just to go to Club 33. But other than that, no.
Have you
Holly,
ever
I
been?
invite you to Club 33. There you go.
I know. That is my number. Now that I did the Disney cruise and Bora Bora, right now that's my number one on my bucket list. So we will see.
T9 has my back. She saw the invite is in
Yeah.
writing.
I think T9 like screenshotted that. So
That's right. T9 is my lawyer now
T9.
for this.
yes, 16th. Was that yours too, Marla? I feel like we have the same birthday.
Are you guys Patty duking it on the birthdays?
No.
I think so. Yeah, it is. Look at it. She'll be there the 15th and 17th. So funny. I
Neither
know.
Holly, because I'm a great babysitter.
Nevaeh would like it more. Addie's gonna just be irritated. Like, she's teenager now, and
Just leave her in the car. Roll the window down, put a bottle of water, she'll be fine. If it's hot, leave the keys for the air conditioner. She'll be fine.
she'll have fun, but she can't pretend. She has to pretend like it's
She
not
can't
that.
have actual fun because she's with her mom.
Yeah. No, she likes me, but
But she's a teenager.
Marla says yes, it's the same birthday.
yeah.
And you're
That's what I
always young
thought.
at heart.
That's so funny. And Mary has the same birthday as the twins, which is funny. And Mary and Steve and me and Chris, we all have the same wedding anniversary. Like, it's just so funny.
Wow. You picked good dates.
Decades.
Decades.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we will be there, just not in the parks that day. So
I never forget my wedding anniversary anymore because it's the same day Amy Winehouse died. So whenever our anniversary is coming near, and Chris goes, "Do you know what day is next week?" I'm like, "Yeah, Amy, the anniversary of Amy's death." Just the look on his faces.
you're so mean.
I am, but in a fun way. Hey guys,
When
it's
we
weird.
got married, I said that it was going to be like Hanukkah or something because our actual wedding was June 9th and the ceremony on the ship was the 19th. I was like, I need a present every day from the 9th to the 19th. There's like a card one day, dinner one day, a present one day, like, bump it up to the 19th and we've got to have this whole thing every year.
That's funny.
Didn't work that well. I was it can be easy, like a flower from the yard, and be like, this is today's present, because I understand if there's that many days that some days are not going to be spectacular, but it's still going to be something.
I just buy whatever I want all year and go add that to my birthday list.
Right, Tina, I know that's really smart.
Yeah, it is.
My husband has the same birthday as wedding anniversary. Yeah, that was really smart. He can't forget.
And if I was smart, I would have got married on July 4th or Halloween, something that sticks in the brain.
My husband's birthday is Halloween, so I can't forget that. Amber's going to Holiday World next weekend.
Nice.
Oh, fun,
What's
but not
Holiday
the correct
World.
I don't know. She lives in Indianapolis. I wonder, you bought a cabana.
Well, Holiday World sounds
I'm going to
really
look
fun.
that up. That sounds very good, doesn't it?
Dan is admitting to blowing us off all night. I see how it is.
Right.
I see how it is.
I have a cabana too next the 17th, but not at Holiday World. That sounds a lot better.
Holiday World sounds fun. I want to look this up. Holiday World theme park.
Hey guys, our hour
time is up.
I know.
We've had so much fun.
With no topic, we managed to just roll on for a straight hour.
And we still have people on with us. How did that happen?
Thank you all for it's because you're here, Holly.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Aww, so fun.
So I'm gonna bring this show to an end. You guys had a great time tonight. It was so fun.
Yeah. So fun.
I love it when we just show up, throw the script out the window, and go. We'll just do whatever we feel.
Yep.
Right. You too,
Passengers,
Martha.
thanks so much for staying with us all the way to the end. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
There's still 9 people watching. What are you doing? Go home. It's over. Go home.